in the face for the first bit. I've turned it round. Hey, do you know?
What is it sandwich?
Anybody wants a rubbish bag?
I'm gonna have a rate carrying this and this. Do you
I
know?
hope I'm not still on there eating my sandwich.
No, I've took you off.
Good.
Put that down a minute before I break something there. Oh dear me. You need what? Good evening, Anne. How are you, my lovely? Dawn, good evening. Pulling my hair down at the minute. Putting it back up in a minute. Evening, Laura. I hope everybody's well tonight. Ghost Lady, Christina. Hey, Scotty. Evening, Michelle, Donna. Oi, oi, oi. Hope everybody is well. Well, what an amazing bloody place we've brought you to tonight. I'll tell you now. It is absolutely full of history. We've not been told any history. They've took us around the building and we've done a walk round to see where everything is. Hey, Joe, Karen, Antoinette, Gillian. So Simon's already getting activity. He's just gone into the cell area. And hey, Katie, Charles. Hey, Sunblack, Carol, Debbie. He's already getting activity in the toilet area, which is absolutely good. What?
Yeah.
Activity in the toilet area. It's not toilet, is it? I'm excited. It's not the toilet, it's the cells.
Michael just scrubbed it together.
It's the cells area where Simon is. Evening, Lorna, how are you, my love? Hey, Sam. Please share out this, guys, because I'll tell you something, it is amazing. I've got my camera set up to do some lone visuals. I may do these on members, so you don't have to watch when I do it, but I will probably do some lives on there while John's streaming to me if we decide to do a lone visual anywhere. We've got a sweeties, because there's editors here that like sweeties. So evening Monday. This is activity. I know. Claire's lone visual tonight. Shashi's picked a spot though. She's already picked a spot. Right, so John's going to come and get you. Me and Rob are going to head to the lift.
Where we're going,
top floor.
You can lift for them if you want, you're quite welcome if you want.
For what?
If you want to go up in the lift,
The
you're
what?
quite welcome. You what? Don't
You
forget
what?
your torch, Lindsay.
I won't. I've got these sweets. I've got to find somewhere to put these sweets.
How are we all this evening? Everybody well? I'm just going to grab the bag. And off we go. Hey, Carol.
Off we go.
So I will meet them all on top.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm going to turn you around in a minute and I'll show you where we are. Let me just turn my light on. So I'll turn you around now. There's the rest of the guys. So this is the old emergency service, so it's a National Emergency Services Museum in Sheffield. Thank you for the stars. It is an amazing place. A lot of activity. It was opened in 1900 and took 10 years to build. This road used to be a street that ran straight through, so it was two separate buildings. The police were on that side and the fire service was on this side.
Yeah.
They're the poles. We're not allowed to use the poles, but we do go
Up to the top.
right up to the top floor.
I'm just going to say these steps. People have said that they feel like they've been pushed on these stairs. It's not actually, it's just exactly what Yolanda's just said.
120 years worth of...
So they're very worn and uneven. So when people think that they're being pushed, they're not actually being pushed. It's just the stairs how they are. So yeah, right.
We're going upstairs. It's massive, this place. We were told it were only quite tiny. You can't really see, is it? But there's so much that we've got to show you. So we're up. Holes are still there. does feel like you're being pushed up on these stairs. Even when you're walking up, it feels like somebody's trying to push you back. Oh, there's another floor, yeah. I know. Hey everybody, thank you for joining us this evening. Oh my god, these stairs never, I can't remember them being this many stairs. So, this, we're at the top of the stairs. So this used to be the accommodation for the firemen. So, they've told us lifts through here, they'll be coming through here. All these here, sorry, would have all been accommodation rooms for the firemen to stay in. And their shift used to start on a Monday morning, and they used to live here for the week, and then it'd finish on the Sunday night. But the family would come in and visit them, and they'd have meals or whatever, so there'd be a lot of people in and out. We're not allowed through that bit. Any doors that are open, we are allowed to go into. I don't know, just while we're waiting for you, I'll just explain to them this used to be living accommodation for firemen.
Yeah. Well, do you want to go in this room here?
Yeah?
I say we go down that bit first.
Okay, doke. Hey everybody joining us, thank you very much. Yeah, the poles. And that we're not allowed up there. Anyone that knows the Emergency Services Museum, you can get up there and that gets into the old watchtower. Now this used to be there part of the police station.
If Rob wants to sit down or anybody. There's a boat. There's a boat. Come in, look. There's a bullet.
There's a boot. A boot.
Right, we brought us duties to get set up.
Yeah, I'm just going to set your camera up.
But we're not going to tell you when we're there, just in case. Was there a station cat? I am not sure on. Like I said, we've not asked them for any information whatsoever. Yeah. Katie, we're on investigation tonight, my lovely lady. Yeah.
There's a room off here to the side. This one.
Yeah. Yeah. Evening, Carol, my lovely. Hey, Kaz. Oh, right. So we have got over in the side room. We've got a REM pod going off. We've forgot the bloody bears. We've got a REM pod there on the floor that John will move to a different part. We've got the Alice box being set up. We have got the flashy balls out, and we've put it in boathouse. What's that green one again, love? EMF meter. So any energy goes near that, it will go red. So fingers crossed, we start getting some action. So John's just getting that switched on and sorted. Going back over to YouTube. No worries, Nanny Lynn, I think it was that put that. So once we've finished, I am going to turn my torchlight out. I think it's put it up front at boat. Marvellous. So I'm going to do some calling out first. Feel like he's watching you. By the window doors. Very interesting. Very interesting. So by the window doors. We ain't got note to make a note and have a pen and paper or anything. Never mind. Again. Meaning again that we're to be back. Good evening. We're calling out to the energies. of the police station, of the fire station, the ambulance and the rescue, to all the emergency services.
There was a hearse here as well, I think you said.
Oh yeah,
hearse was
there was a
based here.
hearse based here as well. My name's Lindsay.
Oh, hello, Lindsay. I'm John.
I'm Claire.
I'm Angie.
I'm Yolanda.
Where did that voice come from? Hello, Rob. Is anybody there?
We do know that there's energies that reside up here. If there's any that want to come forward and speak to us, we've got some device objects out that you can use. Hey, Callum. Yeah, we're good, thank you, my lovely. Do you know before we come in here, I come down this end because I heard a tapping while we were up that end, and I thought I just heard it then, but I spoke, yeah. So we need to put something down there, love.
Where?
You know where that bin is?
That's what I was going to do now. There's a REM pod down there.
Yeah. Hey, John. Hey, Stuart. Did you just see that on the floor? Now, I am going to say we are inside a building. There is what look like orbs going across the floor. But John's walking, so we have to say it's dust. So at the minute, we will call it dust until we see something that's bigger than a piece of dust, that we can actually say. We can't explain that. So if there's any energies here, if you'd like to show yourself, can you? If there's any energies here and you'd like to show yourself to us, you can show yourself by a light anomaly. You can show yourself as a dark shadow. If you can walk from left to right in this room, or come and stand at the top of the stairs. There's a gentleman's energy up here. Can you try and tell me your name, please? If that's too loud, guys, tell me about it and I'll turn it down a bit.
Yeah.
Did you, Cass?
We've got some devices on the floor for you that you can try and use. This one here, you can try and manipulate what comes out of it and select a word. These balls here, they'll just flash. I won't set that one off because I'm not doing it. This one here,
You can take the energy from that one.
if you come out of that room there, there's also another REM pod. We call a REM pod, it's a black box, you're just going to mirror it.
Yeah, because this is like rescue services for water. So there is like a little make-believe sandpit there. But this side of us here, we've got like the old cart. But we'll focus on this corridor first and then we can... let's rob that in that corner, innit? Haste.
Just for your torch a minute. That's right.
Sentence. Can you say a sentence to us? Can you come forward, please, and show us that you can communicate with us? Hey, Tracy. Can you show us that there is life after death? Face? Is that what you can show me? Can you show me your face?
Has it gone off that?
What?
Necrophonic.
Yeah, Necrophonic's just switched itself off. I had a very odd movement, says Stuart. No worries, my lovely. Elemental.
Can you tell me what this part of the building was once used for? What was here?
Elemental, who's Ken?
Ken? Is that your name? Is your name Ken?
Are you related to somebody here, Ken? Did Ken used to work here?
John.
Rick. If you used to work here, which department did you work in? Was you part of the fire, the police,
This was police, this bit.
the rescue?
That's a part of the old police station.
Can you tell me what year this opened, please? What year was this built? My chat keeps freezing on Facebook. See, can you see? You can see Orbs good. You can't see it on Facebook, but you can definitely see it on YouTube. Oh, now that one. Wow, that was massive. That wasn't a piece of dust because there's no John's just walking around there now.
It was massive.
Thank you. Did you just show yourself to us? Did you just go from left to right or right to left?
From left to right.
Left to right?
Just past.
Past, yeah.
Past. Thank you. It's just said past coming out on the Alice box. Thank you so much. Was that you, Ken, that walked past? If it was you, Ken, that walked past, can you do that again for confirmation so I know that it was you?
Make one of the devices make a sound. Light one of them up.
Could you say something that's relevant to us about this building? Warm. It is warm. Did you work in this building? Are you related? Are you connected to this building in some way? The tap up there.
I think it might be like a thermostat. It sounded like a thermostat.
Sounded mechanical.
Yeah.
Lord's Prayer. Would you like us to say the Lord's Prayer? Said hymn, Lord's Prayer and resignation. Warrior. Remove. Everything were removed. Oh, it were removed. Yeah, but also I think that gentleman's office were up here, what they were telling us about, everything's moved.
No.
Has everything changed in this place? Is everything on different, does it not look like what it used to look like when you was here? Has the building changed? See again, John's just walked past though, so we've got to look at that as dust where everybody's walking. Who's the gentleman that had everything removed from his office?
Oh my gosh.
John's messing with the fish.
It smells fishy.
What would you like removed? Would you like us to say the Lord's Prayer? Hey, Jules. Hey, Paul. Ghost fish. Where Jamie?
It's a ghost cart.
Where Bev? Ghost cat. We think you've just shown yourself to us. Is it possible for you to go on YouTube? Sorry guys, I don't know what happened then. There's like orbs lying down, but you can only see them on Facebook, on YouTube, not on Facebook. So I'm just watching because if we see it on Facebook as well as YouTube, then you know it's something. Could you walk towards one of the objects on the floor that we've placed? Or can we hear your footsteps? A port, Joy port.
Can you make a knocking sound, a banging sound? Like that.
In distress. Is that what you remember? In distress? That's what Sheffield used to be known as. I'm like looking round for clarification. You know? Claire went, yeah.
How are you?
What was your job title? What did you used to do to survive? How did you live? Troop? Are you connected to the World War One or World War Two? Are you connected to the World War One or World War Two, please? Or do you remember the troops coming in? Shadow of a figure at the end near the right. Betty. Betty, are you one of the lady firemen or lady police officers that worked here? Constant. That's another lady's name, Constant.
Constance.
Three.
Right.
Is the three ladies' energies present then here? Betty, is the three ladies with you?
That
noise again.
I think that's because it's coming. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but it's like a click and a hiss. There must be a thermostat or something moving. You know, it could be a camera because everything's on cameras. It could be a camera moving.
rubber.
Can you roll it back?
Can you kick that ball back? Push. Can you push that ball back to us?
Not the ball back, pass it back.
Preacher. Now, do you know, we've had Lord's Prayer, Lord's Prayer and Preacher come out, and this place had, like John said, it did have the hearse
everything.
connected. So I wonder whether, at one time,
We'd have a preacher.
the preacher would have been on this, not on this floor, but in this end of the building.
Attic.
Not allowed in the attic.
Oh, rubber.
Is that where the preacher is, in the attic? Were you on the lookout post? Were you on the lookout post looking for the smoke over the suburbs of Sheffield? Box. Box system.
Right, tell me your name.
Stick.
Can you tell me your name, please?
Alfred.
Wow.
Hi, Alfred, I'm John. What's your connection to this place, Alfred?
Oh,
Ball.
Did you work here? Did you work for one of the emergency services, Alfred?
His name, I thought. He said. Alfred, can you come and sit opposite John?
Go sit down here with me. Alfred.
If you see any orbs floating about now, John's just moved his feet and his legs, so just be aware. Spirits are saying orbs. Are you showing yourself as orbs? If you're showing yourself as orbs, bring all your energy in the front of John and try and do a circle in front of John with your light, please.
Move here, so I'm not in the way of that. Roll me that ball back, Alfred.
Wave. That's John waving.
Well, it's ghost, it could be
I
a wave,
know.
as in.
Could be.
And weather's just come up as well.
Yeah, where that wave.
I'm still here, Alfred.
Wonder if it rescued people.
Well, it can. Or Betty.
Said 3, didn't you?
Did say three.
I thought I said Ken then. Ken, are you here?
Here. Wow.
I'm going to go with Ken. I think Ken was a sergeant in police.
Ken, was you a sergeant in the police?
Like desk sergeant.
Wow, I see that then
I
come
saw
round
that.
corner at door. Did you see it on Facebook or
It's
YouTube?
on YouTube.
I need to watch Facebook.
Just seen it like
If you
on
can see
Facebook.
comments coming up on
Just
Facebook,
put it there.
done it there again, yeah. If you can watch the comments,
Right.
look, they're running straight for us. Satan. And Orb's just come through from a long bit all the way down here. We know that there's negative energies here. I don't believe it's Satan. Is that why you wanted us to say the Lord's Prayer? Are you trying to protect us?
Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not to temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen.
Amen. Steel pole.
Steel pole.
Can you tell me the gentleman's name that used to go up and down that pole?
When's it, Ken?
No,
Roy.
no, I'm not telling you until it says.
I can't remember.
John should know, but don't say it in case anybody picks up on it in chat.
I don't know, I forgot it.
Even Claire.
Hi.
Was you a fireman? Is that what you're trying to tell us? Ken, were you a fireman? Did you go down that pole?
Boots. There's definitely boots.
Would that be a fireman?
Oh, that flash, yeah.
It was my torch, sorry. Are you alright, Rob? Yeah. Shouted. Who shouted? That were a piece of, that were dust. I saw dust with my eyes. P.
Letter P.
Can you give me a little bit more than P?
I forgot your shiwi.
That's not good.
But the energies, please, go sit next to John, where that green light is or the red light. If you can go and sit at the side,
Is it flash?
Down there. There's something down there.
down the hallway.
There's something there. I can see 3 doors from here, and it's the door nearest to me. There's something down there.
Actually, if I go and sit down there,
Take one at balls down as well, love, and put it near you, because we can see you.
Things down here.
Yeah.
So again, John's moving. I'm not saying this place is dusty, because it's very, very clean. It's hoovered top to bottom, but there will be dust particles in there.
Okay, John, that's about there that I saw it. A white flash there.
Catherine.
Catherine Street. Could be Catherine Street. Scotty, can you check if there's a Catherine Street in Sheffield?
There is.
Attack.
It's at Pittsmore. Is that where you lived, Catherine Street?
And then attack.
Were you attacked on Catherine Street? Was you brought back here? Or was you the gentleman that attacked somebody on Catherine Street? And maybe put in one of the cells? So could it be whoever were attacked, could they have been brought back here to talk? Sounds like the man said other room. Oh, you shithead! Oh my God! You absolute twonker! Oh my God! I didn't even see him coming.
I know what to say because it disappeared.
Chills. I nearly threw my torch at you then.
Brilliant.
You nearly had me truncheon. If we're seeing the energies of orbs on the floor, if that's your energy that we're seeing, can you show me, can you gather together and do it in a big round circle for me? Muster all your energy up in front of us and show us a big round energy ball, please. Drag. If anybody's just seen any lights down bottom, John's shoes are luminous bit looks of it. Did you see that big? Oh, I don't know though. They are. You can see whites on bottom of your shoes. They're luminous shoes. That were a big one.
I'll leave that ball there.
Wow, see that one coming out? Come from upstairs and down. Thank you.
Bye.
Hang on a minute. I've got dust particles coming here in front of camera.
Dust.
Not what that one was. Can you walk? Can you walk from this side where I am? Can we see your light going down the hallway? Can you walk from the side of us and go down the hallway and show us where the light is, please? I am going to punch his lights out in a minute.
It's like having a naughty little teenage
Yes.
boy with you, isn't it?
Tes,
Jonathan, come and sit down
what,
next to me.
Anne, what did you say?
Have a text me anyway, that's why I get
Joe, yeah, I've seen that. Are you guys seeing some things? I'm missing my chat. It's because I'm not putting my glasses on.
How many energies are in this room with us right now?
Definitely Scotty.
How many energies are here?
I think a mix of bulbs and dust. Yeah, definitely.
Got to move somewhere else?
Yeah, we'll move further down. We're going to move further down.
We've got a lot
We'll
of
show
those.
you where. Do you know when it said pool earlier? Are you all right to hold them for me, if you don't mind? Have you got toast?
Can't move that way.
Well, you can. I can push that. Okay. We're on top floor, aren't we?
I'll be your camera
Are
woman.
you my camera woman?
Can you read it as you're going?
No, I've not got my glasses on.
All right, I've got some in my pocket, but I
John's
think they're too
coming
strong
anyway.
for you.
I've got them on my head.
Oh,
Pushing that around with you.
where do you want to
Yeah.
go? Where do you want to go, Lindsay?
Right. So I don't know if he's left Brent's body in here. So I think you've shown him that room, haven't they?
There we
So
go.
we'll come back into this room.
Way up. My legs are getting trapped.
We'll come back into this room here. But we'll go round here, look, when it said pool, that's where Fireman's pool is there, look.
That's why it was a bit attic.
And I think that's 38 feet up, that goes
Yeah.
37.8
It's
feet up.
supposed to be one of the highest. Go on, do you want to grab camera, love?
Yeah, because I've
Then
not
you
very
can-
much stuff, have I?
Yeah, sure, you can do talking. Go on, take us away.
Do you want me to take something?
Oh, yeah.
Do you want me to take anything?
Well, there's not much room in that room, I've had a look. So, there's not a great deal of room in most of these rooms.
No, but we can sit outside,
Yeah, you
put
can.
stuff into one of the rooms.
And that's it. So, if you want to send that, no,
No.
no mountain rescue.
What's in that one? The beach.
Or an LI.
Oh, there's that end room.
These are the bedrooms, weren't
Yeah, these used to be bedroom.
That might be why we saw somebody coming out. Or, look at this, we're walking all over. Do it in this room. You can try and put.
I don't know where I'm going to put everything.
Oh, there's a stool there. There's a chair in there.
See?
Yeah. Do you want a torch, Rob? Claire, she's just real
I don't know where to put stuff though. We haven't put it on the floor.
Well, put it in this room then. This room's a bigger room.
Turn it round so I can see then.
Right, right.
Ow.
We walked all the way up to come all the way back down. I'm sitting in cold tea.
Do you want that down there?
Yeah, thank you, Angie.
Bag with it.
Sensing a Matthew. Let me try and go a little bit further backwards here so we can get a bigger picture.
I'm not going to put them other two up in there because there's too much stuff to get in.
Yeah.
I'm not going to put them up back of there. Don't want to forget them.
Sensing a Matthew. Can you tell me what this room was used for, please? Two. I don't know if anybody can see that on Facebook. Kenny, you still here with us? Ivan.
What the hell's it?
I know.
Coming out of the room.
Is this where the fireman's bedrooms used to be?
I would have put this on to see if I could connect it, but Fireman would have been wearing older stuff than this, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
This is all modern.
Yeah.
It mimicked you when it said two. Current.
Very good, John.
Like London's
One in
burning.
this one. Screenshots.
Steaming up.
Oi, you're nicked. Oi, you're nicked.
Billy Fireman here.
Oh, it's some fun upstairs. I could hear noise.
Is Betty still here? Betty, are you related to this side of the building or the other side of the building? Maybe ask for an answer. In the phonic alphabet. Oh, that's a good one, Gemma. Ask for an answer in phonic alphabet. Go on, I'm not clever enough. Type.
I know this. I know. I know.
Go on then.
What?
Ask them for an answer to come back with an answer. Pencil.
What is phonic alphabet for C?
B.
Yeah.
What is the phonic alphabet letter for D?
Go.
Can you tell us any of the words for the phonic alphabet?
The bishop. I can hear them talking downstairs.
The power.
If I try and spell out my name in phonic alphabet, can you tell me what it says?
I wonder whether that's what P were when P come out on its own.
Charlie, Lima, Alpha, Indigo, Romeo, Echo. What does that spell?
Do it again. Cell. Yeah. Go on, spell your name again.
Charlie, Lima, Alpha, Indigo, Romeo, Echo.
Bien.
Can you tell me what Claire's saying? Can you tell me what that lady's saying? I don't feel as active up this bit as what I did down that other end of the corridor.
Below.
Yeah. I just don't feel it up here a minute. We are going to do lone vigils, and these three ladies that are with me will be doing lone vigils. Are you feeling something in that room, Yo-Yo?
It was outside the door, yeah. Outside the door.
So while John's just
No, is it, yeah, these are the doors, aren't they? These doors, yeah.
you back there.
Sorry.
Oh, I nearly just slipped off bloody stool.
Don't do that.
If there's any energies in this room, can you make a knocking sound for me? Can you try and walk towards this camera for me? Have you got a ball in your hand?
Mate.
I'm going to roll a ball in. If there's anybody in this room, can you either try and roll the ball back to me, or when it stops, can you try and light that up and copy? Can you try and copy that ball for me? This place, honestly guys, this place is amazing. This top floor's probably not got as much as, but when we start going down to the lower levels, we've got bits from World War One, we've got the Blitz in Sheffield, we've got cells, World War Two, and there's so much history in this building and objects as well.
Nearly there.
Yeah, ready when you are.
I've been waiting.
Call out for Ian. Lindsay keeps saying Ian. That could be taking. Is the Ian connected?
Sorry, I'm getting your ball.
I don't want ball.
I didn't realise the window, that could have been maybe street lights coming in, couldn't it?
It could be traffic.
Yeah,
Could have been
that's what I'm
traffic
trying to
lights.
do.
Well,
Yeah, coming in,
yeah.
yeah.
Well, do you know? Well spotted that yo-yo, because you know, like if there was some, if somebody says they caught a figure here, it could have been caught lights coming in. So well debunked.
Realise there
Which
was
way do we
that.
Hello, Simon.
Oh,
Are you doing your
the elevator's
PPV?
here.
Lindsay, it's here.
Down up here.
I think this room's quite big.
Got your
Yeah, it's Necro we've got on at the minute. We're just going down to the next floor now.
Money's getting a bit.
Going where?
No, getting the
Oh,
vent pod's going off.
Oh, I thought
Mine
you-
is in this house.
I thought you said Monday's going in a bit. Oh, it's the stairs.
Go up and down.
I'm going up snow.
I've been up Snowdon and got on a train.
You can hear him.
I've got stuff going on.
Sorry.
Well, I'll tell you what, do you want us to believe you're doing this
Yeah,
a
we'll
bit,
leave you
and
doing
then we'll go round further on the way.
Yeah.
While you're getting activity, don't
I
start.
could hear a REM pod.
Little bits, but not much. I think the activity.
So this would have been a ceremonial hall, we believe. Where do you want camera lens?
Anywhere, darling, I'm going to pull a chair though. You have to remember to put these chairs back. So I'm going to sit here, I think, in the doorway.
Well, that's a good position,
Because
isn't
then
it?
I can get.
Got a lot of position.
We. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So in here, obviously it's wooden floors. So what's everybody's feelings as we just like coming in here? I'm waiting to see John dress up as a soldier next time. So again, dust flying about, guys. I can see it in front of my camera. So again, we're gonna have to be like, yes and no. Quite light in this room. Yeah,
You see that alright?
yeah.
You got that?
Your page.
Don't have to leave the light on or off. Ian, are you connected to this building? Oh. Ian, if you're connected to this building, please, can you come forward? Can you let us know that you're here? Can we hear your footsteps walking on the floor like this? Did you used to work with any of these equipment that's over there where John's walking to? Can you? Can I what? Oh, it says shut up. Hey, Diane. Is there any children's energies in here? No. Is there any... Tell me what this room was used for when the fire services had this room. Symbols. I thought, yeah, I'm going to try to turn it like that, guys. Tell me if it's too dark. It's a bit dark, but it's not.
I can't pick it up. No, I can't.
Tom.
So? So what?
Could have been me, Nanny Lynn.
It's supposed to be a woman's energy wandering around here. I don't know why. But come on, please make it.
Is it better?
Shift.
Oh, Catherine?
I'm still waiting for this demon to come.
We got that on top. We got that one on top floor.
Is there a demon here? I don't believe this.
Oh, I don't know, Nanny Lynn. You might have to see. Might have to see if we can timestamp it and listen back, because that'd be interesting if we have caught something.
Can you set the wall off on top of the cabinet, please? Can you push it off the cabinet?
Yes.
There's a lot of different equipment around this room, different objects we've placed out that are not normally here. Can you try and effect one?
Can you show yourself as a mist for me, you and Gillian? Can you try and show yourself as a mist? See, Lily, we know that this place, over time, this place has been, I don't know if it were a mortuary, but it definitely had the hearse that was here. So I would have thought they would have brought bodies here at some point or another. And for me, I think the energies that would have passed of sort of a negative energy, it's just grown and grown and grown. But do you know what I mean?
Not about being a mortuary or morgue.
No, I don't mean mortuary or morgue. Could be connected to one in town, though. You know that.
Some people want to say it's because ambulance was brilliant.
Yeah.
They were in hospital, so ambulance would have took them to hospital. So I'm sure the person took them to
Would have took them to thing, yeah. Felt a Thomas Moore. He said Tom. We'll see if we can get it validated. That'd be interesting.
How many energies are in this room with us now? Are you aware of us being here? Simon wants to join the prayer service. Is this where the ceremony will be here? For a new recruit?
Gemma stays 7. Is Derek connected to this place?
Vinny.
10. If there's 10 energies here, can you trigger one of the objects that we've placed around the room to confirm? Horse, that's relevant.
What day of the week would you have gathered in this room? What day of the week would you have all gathered in this room?
And what happened on that day? Very long hours it used to work.
Okay, Mandy stuff going on.
Yeah.
Can hear him talking.
What day did your shift start?
R. What, Romeo? Is that what the R means? Romeo? Oh yeah, we had a P upstairs. So that's Papa. R for Romeo. PR. Really like the energies to step forward.
Are you trying to spell out prison?
Is that where the negative energy is? Is down in the cells? Is that what you're trying to tell us upstairs? Ten.
Panic, and then can
Yeah.
first name.
Do you like that this building has been opened back up again?
Do you like that people come and visit? And remember all the people that worked here, all the lives you saved, all the help you gave. Over.
The fireman in this room is really in this room that you would have used. Or is this older or newer than what you would have had? You try and move one of the pieces of equipment with the water pumps or whatever they are. You try and move one of them?
Part 10.
That's another phonetic one. Couple
What?
of uniform.
Uniform. So what were it? PRU.
But also uniforms relevant in its own right.
Weighted uniforms relevant.
Can you make this work?
What uniform did you wear? What uniform? Was you fire, police, ambulance?
Was this your ceremonial uniform in this room? Did you like this room? Was this a happy room where you had parties?
That's John's shadow that you can see on the other side. England.
Is this where your families would have come?
I don't know why England would be relevant unless we're talking at war. Which would be relevant to World War One room next door to England.
Yeah, it was significant to the date of the history of the place, wasn't it? First World War.
What's the reference to England?
Sorry.
Right.
You tell me what's in here, what I'm touching now. What was that just say?
I said wood. Wood.
What is it that's in this trailer? What did you do here?
Antoinette.
Also,
There's actually a hose, and I thought you said hose.
Could have said hose.
No, because I don't know where it were, probably
You
were.
might have said that in chat, but I didn't hear it myself. Can you tell me what some of these artifacts are inside these cabinets?
No.
And which one connects to you?
A lot of these are hose.
Can you tell me how they used to find fire? When this place opened in 1900s, how did the firemen know that there was a fire in Sheffield? How did you find out that there was a fire? Box.
What are those buckets made from that we can see?
Joe and Claire.
Can you move this phone? Try and move this. Show us how it works.
Can you come and dance on this floor for us?
Metal. Good evening to Yolanda for mate. I will. Hey, Rebecca.
Hello there.
Is that room getting misty? Do you know, it's funny because it said mist earlier.
Can you come and dance?
Some of those buckets were made of metal, but what were the older buckets made from that you've got on display here in your museum?
Was that ladder used for anything? Was that ladder part of one of the fire engines downstairs? Again, I feel it's a bit flat in here. I don't feel energy. What's the other side?
No, this ladder was used before this was in 1800s.
1800s, that ladder.
Yeah, it's a Merriweather scaling fire ladder.
Wow.
1800s.
Is there any energies that are connected to that? Is there any energies that come here that connect back to the 1800s? That says off. What did you touch? Because or does it say oi? Oi. It says oi. Are you saying oi because we got a little bit too close to the ladder?
What mind if I touch the ladder? Is that okay?
Can you make a noise where you are in this room, where the object you're close to. Can you copy, John? It's all right, Rebecca. You're back to this, Rebecca. It's fine, my lovely, if you did.
No.
I'm gonna try another. I'll still go and try a different room. What's down that end then? Learning room and unisex toilets.
Well, that learning room is open, although it's a classroom, he's not told me what's that.
No, I know.
But I'm presuming it's something because otherwise it wouldn't have opened.
Yeah. Here, Rob, you take that torch a minute, because otherwise you might not trip this thing. Yeah, I've got light on here, haven't I?
Very nice, very.
So this room here was a classroom. Now he's opened it up for some reason, but I think it was that room, not this room.
No, they said there's something in here.
Yeah, it's the room that's locked, isn't it? It's that next
This
room
one was
up.
locked. Yeah,
It's always
do it
there.
with this keypad.
There's a chair down bottom end, Rob, if you want to go and sit on chair down bottom end. Cameras on
Chairs
you.
here.
Oh, is there?
It's cold in here.
It is cold in here. Can you tell me what this room's used for?
Just have 5 minutes.
We're not leaving. Jenny, we're in Emergency Services Museum in Sheffield. National Museum.
National Emergency Services.
That's the one.
You gone in the group?
Got a chair there.
I'm all right at the minute. I've just been. I'm gonna lean on this wall.
You sure you don't want to?
No, I'm okay at the minute.
Lean on me.
Sometimes sitting down and getting back up again is not as
Cold in
comfortable.
this room.
Ball.
Could you bring one in skinny?
It's absolutely lovely, Jenny. Tomorrow night we're going to be doing history on page. So I hope you can join us for update on history.
We've got the devices we've set out for you.
Bev.
Try and set up.
Ball.
Can you see that screen?
What's that, Scotty?
Can't see
Also
it.
Mayor of Sheffield by that name. There was a footballer called Thomas Moore, date of birth, 18th place of birthplace, Stoke-on-Trent, Sheffield.
Is there anybody in this room with us that'd like to communicate?
Makes me laugh. That door locked.
That was
There's
open.
no lock on this.
So this is the room. This is the room.
No lock on it.
No, but this is the room.
Would someone like to step forward? Try and communicate with us, please.
Whose room did this used to be? Map. A map to what?
There's some questions here about this museum. Can you name one of the criminals in the mugshot register?
Walter. Whose room did? Who's the gentleman that used to be in this room? 3. I'd like the gentleman's energy to come forward.
Quite heavy in this room, so I'm getting headaches.
Yeah, he doesn't like anybody in this room really.
Little.
I'm getting a right headache just there.
Are you affecting John? Are you affecting John's energy?
Stillborn.
I'm going out.
Making me feel heavy.
Does anybody else want to come and stand in that corner? Your energy picks up. Just see if you can pick it up, Claire. John's face is changing. See if Claire's done the same. You've just affected John's energy. There's a child outside. No.
You know how to bring these balls up on these tables?
Wow,
please?
Jules.
Try and push them off the desk.
Turn over. Can you flip one of these tables over?
Can you hold on to this aerial?
February. What's the connection to February? That's a question. Just shout out when you get something.
Well, I've got questions for that room, but this room's leaving me empty.
Is it really? Then when you come back round, you'll have to do that room. You and Rob will do that room.
What was this room used for?
Packs. Packs interesting, but it's not. I need more.
Someone just go on this side.
What were packed? Can you tell me what were removed from this room?
Just feel a bit heavy in this corner.
That's where they said the gentleman stands.
It's giving me a really bad headache and then I feel
I'm a
sick
bit
and dizzy.
heavy, but I'm feeling like
Heaviness.
yeah.
What do
Apparently
you
that's
think of
where it
modern
stands.
technology in the fire service compared to when this fire station is open?
This was police, this bit. This was police station, this bit.
How was it?
Yeah, but it's still linked. You
You
can
can
still ask
put
him,
this
it's
chair
still
at the
there.
side of me, please.
Party. That one next door.
Can you come and sit in this chair?
Why don't you like is anybody in this room?
If I go and get a drink, just drink a pop, you're alright.
Yeah,
If you're not in here, I know you'll be on the next floor down.
I'm going into World War One, World
You're
War
in
Two,
World War
one in a
One.
minute, one. You
What
like?
do you think of modern progression in the emergency services with DNA now?
Acts as relevant. Singing. That's yo-yo. That's thing. Oh,
Thank you.
orange.
Would you do that again for me, please?
Medicine's relevant. I think it's answering the yo-yo. Well, you've got like medicine, but it's referring back to that one. Do you know, I'm feeling heavy on head.
Yeah.
I'm pushing it away. I'm telling him I'm moving the
What
energy.
I did, I've just got
Thomas.
Can you light that ball up again for me, please?
Do you like the modern technology? Or do you think it was better when you were doing it in your day? didn't like it when the fire engines came out, you preferred the horses. When you look out of this window, when your energy sees out of the window and you see all the wrong technology go past, what do you think?
Edward. Is that your name, Edward? My name's Claire, Edward. Would you like to communicate? Can you let us know that you're in this room?
No.
Can you knock on one of the tables?
Can you copy this? Sorry, Doug. I know the I don't think the gentleman's name was Edward connecting to this room. What was Edward's surname? Evening, sending love to Tennessee, my lovely ladies, gentlemen.
Edward, how are you connected to this building?
So do you know, personally, I think it's, I feel at the minute, it's like working us out, room to room we go into. I feel it's like got a working out kind of thing, you know, testing your energy, seeing where I think you know in a bit. Is that what you're feeling? You're feeling pressure on you? I think he's putting pressure on Ed in here. Yeah, try and push it back off you though. Try and push it back off. Yeah, he's just gone down for a drink.
So the children in this room?
Node. Node a medical term, is that for like water things or something? I'm saying it out loud, Andrew just whispered it. So if I'm wrong, it's me that looks a pleb. What kind of items were kept? Something in that, I don't know whether there is something in that room. So I'll walk you in this way. So this is where we come to the World War I. What?
Yes, Lord, it's here.
Has Rob got one?
Yeah.
So there's loads of like memorabilia things in this cabinet. Barnsley Chronicle there. Corporal Wyatt versus famous ex-Barnsley Constable. Heroic deeds. Now I've got here medicals, medicine stuff, nursing scrapbook belonging to a nurse. Try not to get some of the names in just in case they do come out. Just having a look if any names have come out anyway. Right, so I think if we start here, put your ear guys, you can see the bed. What's in this crawl space under here?
Can you fireplace?
Oh, can you get under there? Oh, you can. There's a shovel. It's an underground wall.
Be quiet. You don't want to let your enemy.
Wow. I said we put some under there then.
It's not there.
Sorry, I can't go out. I'm doubling.
Hang on. Let me come. Can I just squeeze past? Sorry, sweet.
I'm just going to put that. Burning.
Burning.
There's a bit of room next to me, Rob. Or there's like something. I think there's something you can sit on over there if lid's on it. Burning. That's definitely connected with wall. Cook. I can't see it on bottom, Claire. If you put it on bed, no, can't see it. John's showing his belly off.
It's a bit small.
This is a bit small, that.
Have you got dresses over there?
There is an old gurney, Stephanie. Yeah.
You see that?
Yes, just I think. Try and alter it. Prepared. Wagon. Sorry guys, I'm just trying to get this in on Facebook. That's it. I think I've got that green light in. So you've said that you was prepared. Was you prepared for World War One? Were you ready for what happened? I don't think anybody's ready for war. Village? Is that where you were from? A village? John's like, Mr. Ben, keep going into stop and trying on costumes. What's that? What's the connection to the village? Can you tell me what village it was? Can you tell me the name of the last person to lay on this gurney?
I'm sure someone's just touched my hair.
If you've just touched Angie's hair, I can't sit on this. What? It says don't touch. Gurney. Pram?
No.
I need to stand up. I can't sit on that. It's too small for my legs.
It doesn't say do not touch.
What?
Says I survived the World War, so please take care of me in my old age. Please do not touch.
No, I'm trying.
Is that it down there?
Here.
It's called a wheel litter.
Can you tell me the name of one of the nurses? I'm thinking it's in my hand. It has. It is, Stephanie. What would that bell sound for? Can you let me hear the siren of what the siren would have been when it came to World War One? How did they notify people?
Apparently, it's an old artillery shell, this one. And they used to use a wooden stick on it and it, for gas attacks or something like that.
We need a nurse. We've got somebody injured. Is there a nurse or doctor present? If you can light that ball to let me know that you stood near the gurney, I can bring the person who's injured over. Sorry guys, I'm missing some chat. Can you tell me what? Can you tell me what position you was in World War One? Did you treat the injured men? Or was you one of the injured men? Move this way. I want to try and get that gurney because that's where they were having activity. On gurney. So do you want to put a stuff up on gurney? Do you like that they've placed poppies? Marco? We're making you a mod soon, Jules.
Vicky.
Vicky, was that are you one of the nurses? Need to turn the thing round. Vicky, were you one of the nurses that helped the soldiers? Who was England fighting in the World War One? Only. You've moved that, haven't you? You're rocking that. You've said that moving.
I said I'm still over here. Oh, that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have, yeah.
Yeah.
So I put a REM pod on top of it.
Oh, it's REM pod still on it. Can you tell me the name of the president? Can you tell me the name of the Prime Minister when you went to war? Is there any soldiers that got treated, that got put in prison? Were they captured soldiers?
How many balls are on this stretcher?
It says tip, which, you know, when you look at that gurney, you have to tip it to move it, and it's saying tip. You know, that wheel's seen some action. Can you try and show yourself as a shadow for me? Can you walk from left to right and go and stand, or walk past the two ladies that are sat on the bench? Can we see your shadow, please? Walk past. I need a shadow and not a light. Loss. Was the loss of many men, women, children? Is that what the loss was? Claire's just smelling Ange to make sure she doesn't smell because she's getting. I know, I'm messing. I could smell that. I've got some sweets here. If any of the soldiers would like a sweet. If I put the sweets on the bed. Blinded by the light. I'm going to put your packet of sweets on the bed. These have got sugar. They're made of sugar. You might not recognise them.
Do you know that wheel's bent?
Yeah.
Do you know it got bent?
No, I just want to ask first and see if we can.
Can you tell me what happened to this wheel litter and how the wheel got damaged on it? Can you tell me?
What?
It was on the western front, used on the western front. And this litter would have likely moved hundreds of servicemen through the mud and the blood.
Rob, there's a seat round here. Claire.
Stretcher bearers,
Said Claire.
nearly always unarmed,
Sorry, I thought you were.
and had to face mortal peril to save their fallen comrades. This included treacherous terrain, extreme weather, and terrifying enemy fire. What happened to this wheel litter's wheel? What happened to it? How did it get bent?
somebody's put sounded like a bomb.
It was hit by a shell.
Worked by a shell.
This litter's buckled wheel shows the dangers stretcher bearers faced on every rescue, as this particular litter was hit by a shell. The damage to the litter was minimal, but the medical team accompanying it were sadly killed.
What were it called? Ball bearer? Pole?
No, stretcher bearer.
Stretcher bearer. Is there any stretcher bearers here? We've got an injured man that needs to go. Can you come and help this gentleman that's laid on the bed? We've got an injured soldier.
Timing.
Shuttle. Provide. We need you.
Is there any energy attached to this? Yeah.
We're a good time in that siren. Loss coming through on the stretcher, pretty relevant. Tis Scotty. So I think them, I don't know if they were like orbs or dust. I can't see any dust.
Right, what do you want to do? Do you want to go down?
I'm going to go down because I need to go and sit. I'm going to have a break.
Well, we'll have a break then.
Or we're going to have a 10-15 minute break.
Yeah.
And then, we'll keep live because do any of you want to go do a lone visual or anything while we're live at the minute? We're going to have a cigarette first. Right, well, I'll take you downstairs, guys. What I'll do is, Angie, have you got my phone? What I'll do is, I'll take you down in the lift with me, and then I've got light, so I'll let them go for a cigarette. They can make me a nice coffee, and I'll take you around some rooms downstairs. I'll keep this with me, and I'll take a ball.
Let's carry something.
No, because I'll need my stick.
Have you got all your equipment though?
I have no idea.
You need a hand carry thing.
No, I'm alright. I think I've got it. Oh, no, that's...
Oh, my ankle's just gone.
Yeah, I'm coming to get back. I'm going to put some...
Have you got a ball or anything?
I've got 2 balls.
Can I pinch one at balls?
Yes. Have you got that EMF meter?
Dim your torch, Rob. Dim your torch. Wait, no, dim it. We're coming in left.
Turn it off, darling.
So, I'm bringing you in a posh lift. What? Not seen any?
We lost.
What have we lost?
You know that blue and black EMF meter?
Thought you were on top of there. Rob hasn't picked out up, I hadn't.
I've got it.
You got it. Come on then, yo-yo. So, we're going down in the lift.
Sure.
Shit. I was rubbing my ass on like a thing then. So this is what's good about this place is, for disabled people, we've actually got a lift. What?
What's up on the screen?
Siren, good timing. We're keeping live, Joe, I'm keeping live. I've just gone on my ankle.
Oh no. Oh dear.
Because I'm balancing my stick on my arm.
And you won't let me help you carry anything?
Well, you can't.
Well, I can.
You can't.
Well, I can.
Well, you can't.
Well, I bloody can
You
now.
bloody can't.
I could carry that for you and you could read off the map.
Right, so where we're going to go. Not going that way, because that's where they're going to make a cafe. So let us come this way a little bit. If you want to go for a coffee, you know, you can. If you want to go for a coffee. If you want to, if you, all right. If you hear me screaming, you best come bloody running.
Are you doing your own thing?
Well, I don't know, I'm on my bloody own.
Coffee break?
No, I'm going to let them make me a coffee. I'm not,
Be careful on my stairs.
I know. I'm not going far anyway, I'm just going to stop here. Because I can sit my ass down on these steps, I think. I can sit my ass down somewhere, surely. Dear. I'm doing a loan investigation. Oh, fucking hell, there's them stables there, look. So, I'll shake myself that open. So look, you see Orsa? And above these doors, they used to have names of horses. In fact, there, I don't know if you can see it. If I come back, see that like gold thing? That's actually the horse's hoof. And it was the only horse that had a heart attack. Hey, Sean. It was the only horse that had a heart attack on its way back here. I'm just going to take you in the back room because obviously we've got people walking past. Oh, I'll have an hot flush. Oh. Hey, there's a little fire thing there. Shall I go and sit in that? Shall I go and hide from everybody? Right, so here we're coming through. And look at this. So here, look. Artillery firemen. Made in Chorley in Lancaster in 1938, 70 gallons per minute. Weighed 6 tons. Did you know Leyland Motors began life as a Lancashire steam motor company in 1896? Their first vehicle was a steam-powered van. I'm looking for somewhere to sit there in. Oh, I'll sit in bunker. This is where Claire wants to do her lone vigil. But I'm gonna thingy off. So let me just look where I can put this ball. Yeah, I'm alright. Yeah. Put some sweets down on the floor. So I've put a ball down on the floor there. What are you doing?
I'm just bringing that.
Well, go on then.
Not roll. I've got that in my pocket. I just don't know what to do.
What are you doing? Joining me? I've sat where Claire's doing her lone vigil, so it's going to be fun and games. This thing moves. Where's this light go down? Oh no, I can't sit like that. That's too witching dark, isn't it? I'd shit this then. 70 gallons per minute. New engines do up to like 1,500. Wow. Right, so I'm on my Todd. This is supposed to be one of the last shelters made. If there's any family members here that used to hide in here, inside this thing, how scary was it in the Blitz? Can you tell me how scared you was hiding underneath the ground or in bunkers like this? Brought you some sweets, I've laid them out on the floor. Tom? If there's any energies here that can come forward, my name's Lindsay. Can you tell me your name? Can you tell me your name clear? Can you tell me what the date was, or the year, when the Blitz hit Sheffield? What if that said 4th? lose any loved ones? Did you lose any family? Did you lose your house when the blitz happened? Did you hide underground? And Ian is defo following you around tonight, Linz. Could you give me a surname? Can you tell me your surname, please? Or the family name? Escape. Were you one of the lucky ones? Did you manage to escape? Missed that, my late father-in-law. I only see 2 comments on bottom of the screen. And because chat moves fast, I missed some, so I do apologise. Is there any children's energy here? Would you like to come and play a game? There's a green light on the floor. That light changes colours from red to green. Yeah, you can play with the ball. If you want to come and have a game of football. Take it into inside the bunker. Play with them so you're not scared. Do you know, I couldn't even imagine how scared you'd be inside one of these bunkers. I mean, it's nothing, you know. Let's play red light, green light. That's it, Gemma. If there is any children here, I'll put you some toys on the floor and some sweets. Did you have family that were fighting? Did you have family that were fighting away, fighting in the war? I said my late father-in-law could hear them bombing Sheffield, World War II from the south of Chesterfield. Wow, Jules. Looking at whispering, Joe. Can you show yourself to me as a light anomaly? Can you come and kick the ball or take the sweets? Can you tell me could you tell me how old you was? And who was Prime Minister? Did you agree with what the Prime Minister and the country was doing? Who bombed us? That's Egypt. Can you tell me how young the youngest person was that was inside this shelter? If there was anybody inside this one? A home away from home? How many people used to fit inside these shelters? Do you know what I feel here? It's like I'm eating dust. That's what I feel like at the minute. I feel like I've got dust in the back of my throat and I feel like I'm eating dust. I feel like I want to cough. Is that how it felt inside here? 15? Wow. Was the if it's correct that there was 15 people inside one of these shelters, or perhaps more, could you light the ball up for me on the floor? Could you go near to the ball and light the ball up for me? Now, what I'm going to do is, I'm just going to pick you up, right? Because I just saw that you can still see that on Facebook. Can you still see objects on Facebook? Bloody hope not, Gemma. No, they'll have been checked for that. Have I just seen somebody's energy move behind that van, behind the what truck? Whose energy's just moved behind the truck? Whose energy has just moved? Did you used to drive that truck? Is your name Dave? It was just before I moved it up, Jules, so I don't know, you might have caught it as well, but it was just before I moved it up. I saw like a white light shoot behind the truck on the wall behind. Unfortunately, I didn't catch it on camera. Whether somebody else will. Did your house get bombed? In the Blitz, did you lose your home? That home went off, Gemma. I'd shit my pants and be out of here. Do you mind us being here trying to communicate with you? We know that energy attaches to objects. We know energy attaches on objects. Is there any energies here that want to come forward and talk to me? Can you see? Is it my eyes, or is there something in that? It's like a window right at back. I'm gonna have to check when they come back through. I'll ask somebody to go out the other side and check that there's no light coming in. Do us a favour. You know behind, right? Go other side. Can you get to other side behind back of that?
No, not really.
Right. Come here and come here.
There's a board behind there. There's no one come through that.
Can any light reflect on that from anywhere? Not a torch. It weren't a torch.
No, but there's road.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, could a white light whiz past that, or a shadow come?
I wouldn't have thought so.
Give me an earky base.
But we'll stand here a second.
If there's a shadow that I keep seeing, if there's a shadow,
There is a light
where?
reflecting here.
No, it's not that light.
There.
No, it's not that.
It's constantly not moving.
No, there was something in that van. I saw it behind the van. I could smell like cigarettes. Why am I smelling cigarette smoke?
Might be Yolanda, Claire and Andy have just been out front for a cigarette.
Have they stood down that bit
No, they
though?
stood near the door, but there were also two blokes stood having a joint because we could stink weed.
No, I can't stink weed. I can stink the fags. No, it's behind the van windows. We'll have to have a look. We're going to have a look. Now John's here, he can pick me stuff up off floor and we can go for a little wander. Or I'll put stuff... John, come and put me this stuff in... Oh, I can smell weed. I can smell weed.
Is it just these three things? Ball, medium, sweet. Why has he got a pan on his head? It says, Boy Scout, John, take care out there, love. I will, ma'am. I'm just going as far as the warden post. The lock of us?
I've dropped that plastic thing.
The lack of a tinned helmet didn't keep 16-year-old Boy Scout John Flint indoors when the Sheffield Blitz began. He ran to his local warden post with a saucepan on his head. John was...
That sounds like gunfire.
No, it's not. You press the button on the thing.
Have I?
Yeah, you press that one, that's white noise.
Oh, no bad. Sorry, guys. I thought, no, it sounds like gunfire.
So yeah. When the Sheffield Blitz began, John was one of the first on the scene. He worked all night to douse incendiary bombs, deal with fractured gas main and rescue an injured woman. 16-year-old this guy, away from falling bomb shrapnel. He commandeered a grocer's barrow and pushed her to the warden post. When John dashed home during a lull in the bombing to reassure his parents, he arrived just in time to put out the fire. He then returned to his post. John was awarded the Boy Scout Guild Cross for gallantry.
Why has he got a pan on his head though?
One of thousands of Boy Scouts who volunteer as messengers, fire watchers and ambulance bearers during... Because he didn't have a tin hat, he didn't have an helmet.
They didn't have an helmet, so they used the pans on their head. Wow. Oh, I'm going to turn it round and you put stuff on this gurney, I think. It is a gurney, that one, isn't it, again? I'll come this side, baby.
I don't think I can balance this on here.
You have to put it at the top next to it.
Can you affect any of these items that I've put out?
Cheers, Joe.
I mean, I can see car lights shining on that wall there. Yeah, notice what there's lights.
Is it
Car
going
lights,
on?
Yeah, it's going across.
Yeah, but it was just like one flash.
Car lights are going across. It's not a flash. Yeah, I can see car lights.
Yeah, you can see car lights going past now. What about sitting in the back of this van? Do you want to sit in the back of this van and I'll bugger off?
No, I'm going to do it myself.
Are you doing it? Well, I think we're going to do it all over, aren't we?
If you want to film me back of this van.
Yeah, I can do. I can get up first step and that's me done.
Is there any energies in here connected to this van? Can you make yourself known to me, please? Tell me what this van was used for.
I can't see ball. Can you put ball to other side, please?
Can you tell me what this van was used for?
Can you come it? It did, yeah, I believe it. Cause what have you done that for?
Because it rolled from back, it rolled back there.
Yeah.
It's not me that made it
No,
roll.
where you placed it before, it will lower down than that.
I placed it up against the front of this thing.
I don't know. Stuart?
Can you move that ball for me if you moved it before? Can you move it again? Please. Something over here, but I'll try and move the ball.
You know, it rolled as you rocked the truck. I thought it did, Gemma. But then it started flashing.
Yeah, but the thing is, when I rock truck now, love.
Yeah, but we didn't put it as forward as that.
I did put it exactly there. Because I put it against the front
I don't
corner
think you
of that.
did.
I'm sure I did.
Can you guys see it on Facebook? What I think it was just a noise of the truck when John moved truck, if you heard like a whine. If there's any energies here, can you come and sit next to? I don't know. put that down. I'm messing with that. I've knocked it off now. If there's any energies here, can you come and light the bulb? Can you come and take a seat opposite John? And can you tell us what happened? What was this used for? Pump?
I don't know what this van would have been.
Can you tell me who that jacket belongs to? How many people would have sat in the back of this van? Two nights of heavy bombing brought the Second World War directly to the people of Sheffield. The city steelworks put Sheffield on the German bombing map, said map upstairs. Thousands of bombs and incendiaries designed to cause fires rained down on the city during the nights of the 12th and 15th of December in 1940. They destroyed buildings, roads, vehicles. They killed 693 people. The first raid targeted the city centre and suburbs. The aim was to demoralise people. The second went for the East End steelworks. These were Sheffield's only two heavy air raids of the war. Did you sign up and go and join and fight with your brothers? Did your family members, brothers, uncles, dads, did they have to go up and fight on the front lines? You were to sign up? How old did you have to be to sign up to fight in the war? How old did you have to be? I said, get him. I said, where are they?
Let's go back now. I'll sit down for a bit.
I think what we're going to do, guys, I think we're going to call it here for a little bit, or are we staying live?
Stay live.
Oh, stay live then. I thought, oh shit, my hip's gone.
So you might want to go and have a sit
I
down
need to
for a
sit.
bit.
I need to sit down. My hip's just gone. My ankle's just gone upstairs. Oh, you basket. We'll walk this way because I don't think there's any steps. I need to bring this down, don't I?
Got torch there.
Thank you. Can you get that?
Yeah.
Sheffield's works were vital to the war effects. They made steel for ships, planes and tanks. Here was the only hammer in Britain that could make crankshafts for Spitfires and Hurricanes. The planes fighting the Battle of Britain, destroying Sheffield's steelmakings, would strike a blow against Britain's war effort. Sheffield had a thriving city centre full of busy shops, hotels and pubs. Theatres and cinemas were often packed with people looking for diversion from the war. Steelworking families lived in densely populated suburbs of terraced houses. Sheffield had prepared for war. Air raid sirens, shelters, sandbags dotted around the city. Aircraft gunners occupied the surrounding hills.
Wow. This is the first time you'll have seen this, but what?
Motor vehicle replaced horse-drawn ambulance.
This is a old ambulance.
You have to put some objects in there in a bit. Before World War one ambulance service
Hey Laura.
where they existed were organised by local councils and corporations. If you needed one of these ambulances, you would have to be expected to pay, just as you would if you needed to see a doctor or get treatment in hospital. This prevented many poor people from getting access to healthcare. However, the Red Cross and St John's also ran civilian ambulances.
This was an ambulance station.
It's for an ambulance, weren't it?
It went to an ambulance station. It's like a
I know, I'm reading it,
surgery.
yeah. Disease-ridden carriages of the Victorian era.
And this was an army,
That's going to be worse than that, isn't it?
probably. There you go, that was for carrying wounded soldiers. Yeah, well, no, this is a horse-drawn ambulance.
Oh, with that horse-drawn ambulance, what were this then? Year 1885. The ambulance served in Barnsley. It is one of many horse-drawn ambulances that appeared in Britain in the 1880s, making it one of the first public ambulances in the country. The features of these carriages differed from city to city. The Barnsley ambulance was light enough to be pulled by one horse. The driver sat on the box at the front. There was also space in the back for an attendant who would help the patient into the ambulance and travel with them to hospital. Both these men would have been unpaid volunteers with only basic first aid knowledge. The ambulances were designed to take a sick or injured person to hospital, but not to treat them. There was no medical equipment on board. A wheel-out stretcher was the only feature that made it different from a regular travelling coach. The Barnsley ambulance was more comfortable than the police carts that came before it, but it was a long way from the ambulance of today. Had no warning device, with only oil lamps to light its way, and its maximum speed was just 30 miles per hour.
Wow. Right, you want to come in here then and go and sit and have a coffee?
Black Death. You have to call that to them, Black Death in a bit, because apparently it was rife coming through the streets. Wow.
Sorry guys, I've got you both on camera.
Here you go.
I'm going to have a wander, but
What are you doing? I've no one taking camera round.
yeah, but I was leaving my wallet after all. If you want a coffee, don't you?
Oh, make one.
I thought you wanted a nice one.
I'll make one, whatever. I need to just sit down before my bag snaps.
Do you want me and Angie to go itself?
John's going to go in and
Right,
order
if you want to
himself.
do
No,
so,
you can come
well,
with
you
us.
in there, and I'll come in a bit, or I'll do somewhere else.
You've got to, it's that way, isn't it?
Yeah, that way to the left, and then up that ramp thing to end. What do you want to take with you?
A ball, a couple of balls,
Balls.
like my balls. Red pod.
Rolls.
And can we have the Alice box, please?
I love that Alice box.
I'll let Angie carry that.
My legs are shot.
Do you think we've got to put the coat?
So down there to the left.
I'll come round
Yeah,
there.
brilliant.
Right. Where's coffee? Is Jesus?
I'll go make it in a minute,
Oh,
I'll come back.
alright. You come back.
Putting these.
Yeah, I'm going to have a bun though.
No, what?
A
Bun?
bun. I need some
Oh,
sugar.
let me just get my reading glasses before I just wait up.
Oh, my knees. How's your knees, Rob? How's your knees?
Yeah, alright actually.
Mine's just starting to
It's the,
swell. Oh shit, I haven't took my tablet.
It's the cold this morning.
Do you know where my bag's gone from off there? Has John moved it?
I
don't.
Lindsay,
It's all grey back.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
right, I'm coming.
It's alright. Right, what about there?
I never knew that.
Somewhere else for a bit, 'cause they're-
Someone in there.
Simon and them are in that.
Yeah.
so. Up to you what you want to do.
Do you want to think back of that wagon?
Yeah.
Let's take that then. Watch it because it's not fixed on like.
No.
You got everything?
Yes.
Task.
If it does that on chat where that blue comes up, just
Yeah.
hit that blue bit and it goes
There it
back to
goes.
bottom. Yeah, sometimes-
Right. Yes, I'm fine. Right, guys. On for a wander. Right, where you wanting to go in here? Yeah. Either. Right. So we're going in the civil defence corps ambulance section.
Watch the steps, Claire.
Bear with me while I struggle up these steps. Sorry, guys.
Put that there.
It smells right fusty in here.
Oh, it's sloping.
My glasses have steamed up. Right. Put them out so you
What do you want?
Put one on the chair if it'll stay. Put one there.
Yeah.
Did we have REM pod?
No, I just fetched that.
Won't stay.
Leaving. Yeah, it's on a right tilt.
I don't know where REM pod is.
I don't think we broke it, did we, love?
Oh. Right, come back to the energies. My name's Claire.
I'm Angie.
Oh, Helen's come through on the box. Helen, if you're here, could you give us a sign, please? Could you set one of the balls off and she'll show you what to do? If you just go near it, you'll make it flash.
Stay.
Can you come and communicate with us, please? Can't see the balls. Right, bear with me.
70.
Can you see them now? So we've got one here. Got one over here on the tissue and one on the chair. $70. Can you tell me what this vehicle would have been used for, please? Would this have been used for medical purposes?
Tone.
Was this used for sick people? Maybe people in the war?
Lash.
I don't know. What do you mean by lash? What would these bandages have been used for? If there's anyone in here with us, could you please tell us your name? I wish I should do an EVP, but I can hear everybody in that other room. Angie's hurt a leg. Could you come and see to Angie's leg? Could you come and give us some healing? Are you feeling anything in here?
No, just cold.
Yeah, I'm not either. Come on, could you set one of these balls off for us, please? We've not been here before. Would we like to interact with you?
Is there any paramedics here with us?
Could you make a noise on that blackboard on the back for us? Could you knock on it? Make us jump? Gemma's getting lacerations.
Can you copy what I do?
Can you tell us what time it says on the clock on the wall? I don't know if you can see that up there. Time has stopped. Well, we'd really like to interact with you.
Try. Are you trying? Are you trying to interact with us?
Smile. The word smile made me smile. Were we looking sad? Well, if I knock, can you do it back? Can you walking about down there?
Yeah, someone's just
Someone's
the loo.
yeah.
Far.
Can you rustle those bandages? Can you move those bandages on the desk? What's the light outside?
Might have been somebody's torch, and also there's light coming from top at toilet door out there.
Could you cast a shadow on the wall behind the desk? Come on, is there anyone in here? Can you tell us your name on the box that's on the desk?
We got the name Helen when we first came in. Helen, are you still here with us? Was you a paramedic? Or a nurse?
I bet you used to work long hours. Some really old equipment in here, isn't there?
Sad? Oh, why are you sad? Hanged?
Oh. Thing. Was somebody hanged?
Was somebody sentenced to be hanged? Hung?
Hung.
Because they'd done something really bad?
I can see a face on that black blind board, whatever it is. It's like a blackboard, I'm guessing, that they used to write things onto. Thing. Was somebody hung and then ended up being transported in this vehicle? If we're right, could you flash one of the balls, please? When you're doing really, really well. Can you tell us more? How many energies are in here with us, please? Claire, is it a man on the blackboard? That's the blackboard, guys. That way. So as you can see, it looks like everything's been rubbed out, but there's nothing actually on there.
Medicine.
Medicine's relevant.
Did you give people medicine in this vehicle? Make a noise if you did, like this.
Would medicine have been given to people to make them feel better, to stop the pain? What medicine would you have given? Loads of people are saying that they can see someone on the blackboard. Want me to turn you around to face the blackboard? Need to move that other ball now though, Angie. Which ball? That one, because you can't see it. Anne says, gosh, these chairs are heavy. Are they fastened down? I'm guessing they are, so that they won't move when they were travelling.
Yeah, they are fastened. Can you light up one of those balls for us?
I don't know if that was an orb or dust. Could have been dust.
Yeah, because I've just been moving about down there.
Sad, hanged thing, medicine, yeah. Do you need some medicine? Are you in pain?
I don't like it in here.
You don't like it?
No.
What you're feeling, what you're
Right now,
sensing?
just a bit uneasy.
I'm just feeling a bit uneasy in here. Nanny Lynn's seen a wispy thing floating. I don't know, I shall ask Jules. Did you used to give Entonox or oxygen to patients?
Hike.
I'm picking up on a male energy. He seems shy. I'm not getting a name, but don't feel he worked there, says Nina.
Is there a gentleman here with us? You don't have to be shy.
We've only come to talk to you to try and communicate and find your story. I'd like to learn a little bit of history about your life, your experiences. If you could just let us know that you're here. Was he an ambulance technician? Were you an ambulance technician? Sorry if you heard a rumbling, that was my belly.
Great.
Did you used to tend to the ambulance? Scrape. Again, relevant. You'd scrape your knee or... Can you tell us more? Were you a patient? Did you work on the ambulance? Did you maintain the ambulance? No, baby, bottom right.
Is there a lady in here with us? Just see some out on that corner of my eye down there.
Have you? I know, just came from that direction. David Davies, as a retired firefighter paramedic, I'm amazed at how little equipment they had to treat a patient. I know. There's not much in here at all. Over by the chair, says Anne.
If that's you by the chair, can you light up one of those bulbs for us? You just need to tap it slightly and it'll light up.
I keep hearing motorbike accident. I'm a medium. I don't normally write what I get. Thanks, Nina, for sharing. Is that right? Has there been a motorbike accident?
That would make that very relevant, wouldn't it?
It would. Was there a bad motorbike accident? Where someone was injured? Diane's put looks a lot different to ambulances of today. It certainly does. To our right is, I'll show you in a minute, there's like a wooden board where they've would pin up notices.
Would it have felt like a field, kind of?
Oh, you okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, it could have been.
Yeah.
Could have been a field ambulance. Recluse.
Is there anybody called Nancy here?
Pushed. Dope. Just smelt some of that as.
Wheels.
Wheels. Program. Limping. It's all relevant that's coming out. Barrel. Dope again.
Would dope another name for opium?
Yes.
Yeah.
Digging. All relevant. Thank you so much.
Is there a little child in here with us?
And Laura's asked, is there a Nancy?
I've asked that.
Have you asked that one?
Nancy, yeah. Is there a little child in here? If you go near one of those bowls, that one on the green chair, and just gently touch it, it'll all light up.
Thanks,
for you.
Scotty. So Scotty's just put in everything that's just come out in the box. And I've lost it. Cut, scale, recluse, push, dope, wheels, program, limping, barrel, dope and digging. A lot came out in a short space of time there.
Anybody called Sarah in here? Sarah, if you're here, can you copy what I do?
Was someone injured in a road traffic accident? Nannalynn's picking up a George. Is there someone called George in here with us? Could you display your name onto that device, on top of the wooden counter, please. Can you tell us your name? Port, scale, barrel could be linked to the navy. Digging could be trenches too. It could, Scotty.
Well, I was just thinking, is this a field ambulance?
That's what Angie's just said. Is it a field ambulance? Because
Yeah.
it's quite basic.
I'm just having a look at the equipment in it
Yeah.
there.
There's not a lot in here. You're
Port
welcome,
and barrel
Jules.
could be something to do with drinking, which might, you know, back
Anaesthesia.
Well, I'm wondering,
and
the blackboard. Why have the blackboard?
Yeah. Smells very fusty in here.
mist.
Yeah.
Oh, cold again.
Consider. What, you're going to consider showing yourself as mist?
Does smell very musty, doesn't it?
It does. It's okay, Paul. Good evening. It does.
Is it me or did it just got a bit colder in here?
It's gone
I
colder.
just said about 30 seconds ago I've gone cold again.
That's relevant.
Would this have been a field ambulance?
December. We've had February and December come out while we been in here.
What's the relevance to December, please? Did something happen in December?
I know you can't see.
13.
But what's the relevance of the tin cups?
8. Wicked. Okay.
Yeah.
Sit down, darling.
Alright.
You're right.
Yes, it's here.
For ghost hunter, I'm quite nervous sometimes. Especially when it's playing bangs.
Bridal.
In the dark, so no.
Yeah.
You know, pure is mad. But
Bridal's relevant.
It is. Nanny Lynn says hi, Simon.
hello, Nanny Lynn.
Come on, could you go near to one of the balls? We're having loads of relevant words coming through on the screen. But if we could have some interaction, please, with the balls. This ambulance would have been used here to respond to national emergencies. 1946 to 68, so not during wartime. Thank you, Scotty.
So that rules out the December thing, doesn't it?
Was there many casualties being transported in this ambulance?
The shy man that I'm getting is in his 20s.
No, I'm 61.
Did anyone die in this ambulance? Did anyone lose their life while being transported? Jules says, good evening, Simon. Looking forward to seeing your footage. What's on the chair? It's a ball, Paul. Flashy ball.
Wait till you go into the cells.
Was it the time when Sheffield was bombed? Asked Diane.
Them dates wouldn't have fitted because that was 1941.
The war ended in 45, didn't it?
Seems to be cold. Lower
It's-
down.
Yeah, it's freezing.
It is.
I'm
it's
quite
dipped
warm.
again.
Here and then it's here.
Here. Yeah.
I think it was an overdose victim, says Melody.
And it like corresponds to like if there was transporting.
They would have
somebody,
been laid
they would have
down.
been laid down and low, and that's where you can feel it low.
Yeah.
It's not high. You know, it's cold, isn't it? It
No worries, Carol. Good night.
Yeah,
God bless,
don't- don't-
darling. Did anyone lose their life in this vehicle? It's cold on my legs.
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying, it's cold, isn't it? You feel it in your face,
Yeah.
your hands, but it's just...
Yeah, it's my knees. My knees are freezing.
It's just where
Yeah.
you're actually, a
Would have been
patient
laid
would be in an
down.
ambulance, that you feel in the cold. And you got that musty smell.
There is a right
There
musty
is.
smell in
Did
there.
you manage to save lots of people's lives if you worked on this ambulance?
What's that, keep?
Can't see screen properly. What's wrong with it, Nanny Lynn? There. Bit better. Oops.
Is there anybody that died of an heart attack in here? Somebody have a bad heart?
You're welcome. What would you have used for painkillers? No, I don't think so. We have adhesive, strapping, Steri-strips, bandages,
Paracetamol.
like tweezery things. I don't know
What about-
terminology.
Wouldn't they have had stuff like heroin and stuff like that for painkillers and
I
that?
don't know.
I'm sure they did.
I don't know.
Difference.
What do you mean there's a difference between then and now? There's a big difference. When you move from here, are you able to look around the vehicle? Some of these had operation names on the side of them. Yeah, I'll have a look, Scotty.
You want me to go and have a look outside for the minute?
Yeah.
Music torch.
No, I didn't notice one on the other side either.
Right, I'm all in here on my own at the minute now. Here you want that? Isn't that the symbol for gold?
Is that you?
When you finish
What
your
does
own vigil-
AU mean?
When you finish your own vigil, let me know, because I'm going to go into the cells then for a bit.
You can go now if you want, darling. I mean, we're getting some relevant stuff through box,
No, it's alright,
but
it's still going. Go for another 5-10 minutes, whatever. I'll go to bed now.
we would have had morphine, bottle of whiskey here. Well, what do the letters AU stand for? Auxiliary, yeah, could have well done. Could have well, could mean auxiliary. An auxiliary nurse. Could you write your name on the board?
It was kitted out, just in case there was a nuclear attack.
Oh, right.
Oh,
So it was like a part of the civil defence.
The main aim of the inside space is to be functional and efficient, with a space for a minimum of 3 members of CDC ambulance staff and storage, but with room to move people and equipment in and out.
and that's why you've got 3 fixed chairs.
Oh, yeah.
Quite.
So it was
Ri-
part
quite
of it.
right, it's just said.
This particular vehicle, when
Just went quite right.
civil defence shut down, it was
So, Ed.
Ed.
in 1966, it this one joined the Coventry Ambulance Service,
PD, Emergency Department.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and it continued life as a mobile control unit for the West Midlands Ambulance Service.
Getting
nice
some
marine
relevant
life,
words
isn't
coming through.
Yeah,
A lot of
yeah.
no activity as in physical activity or anything, but relevant words and sentences coming out
it?
through
Could I pinch it?
through the box.
Make a lovely camp of that money.
I think they might notice it disappear.
Cold.
No, but you could keep this
What's
out
that say?
lovely, couldn't you?
What's that, Salo? Phenobarbital.
Bittle.
It's a medical word.
Attic. And we had attic come out when we were
I
upstairs.
can't remember. Love.
I'm sure it said attic. We're not allowed in the attic,
Yeah,
unfortunately.
but yes, it did. It did come out, yeah.
Yeah, that's twice it said attic.
Because John said we can't go in the attic.
Yeah. We're going to be leaving this this vehicle in a minute.
And
Hiya, Pat. Is that your name? Did you work in this ambulance, Sam? Were you a patient?
store. And did you work in the stores? If you did, can you light that ball up for us?
Yeah, I saw that up, Nanny Lynn. Headstone.
Temperature's just dropped again.
It's gone absolutely freezing. Even my nose is cold now.
My nose is cold. My nose.
Yeah. Freezing.
And was that up? You showing yourself?
Climbed terrace.
Should we call Terry here?
Well, we'd like to thank you ever so much for communicating with us. I'm going to have a walk round now and say goodbye. Oops.
Sorry, love.
It's alright, go on.
I'll go and grab the ball.
Yeah, please. I don't know how to tap legs down. I can lift it up like that. Yeah, I've done it. So that there, look, is the wooden board where they would have pinned notices. That's advice on head injuries, you can see. This is the equipment. These chairs are actually bolted to the floor.
Right, be careful.
Don't know if you can see in this box here some of the medical supplies. Some old tin cups. Fire extinguisher at the back. You got everything, Andrew?
Yes, love.
Take my reading glasses off.
Watch them.
Yeah, these stairs are really steep. I think John's going to go into the cells now. And this is the side of the vehicle. I don't know if you can see that for the light. It says Fordson Thames Control Unit, year 1956. It is the control unit, the Fordson Thames, began life as a civil defence vehicle designed during the period Cold War. The Thames was one of many vehicles kitted out to react quickly as a part of a coordinated ambulance response in the case of a nuclear attack. Yeah, it's from out front of this one, isn't it?
This one.
Yeah, through the blue door.
Yeah. She said, don't tell anybody where I am, I'm from, I'm just museum staff.
Yeah.
And she was stood in the down the cells, and the guy running the group was talking to somebody, and she said he was talking rubbish, and then she started chuckling, and Matt said, what's happening? She said, I'll tell you in a minute. And then all of a sudden, Matt says he felt something brush past him, and then this guy went like that, as if he got stitched or something. He says, right, he says, we'll call that it for now. He says,
Yeah.
we'll go back and have a drink now and we'll get started. And she would kill herself laughing. And when we got back in, Matt says, what happened? She says, what happened? She says, his son was stood next to me. She says, and he was getting angrier and angrier because the guy's talking up to Coggins. She says, and in the end he says, that's
Yeah,
enough, I'm the biggest bullshit around here. She says, he walked over there and punched him in the ribs.
Wow.
She says, and that's when you
Physically
saw him go,
felt him.
ow. She says, and he wasn't happy. And
Do you know?
she heard the whole
Some
conversation.
right stuff to tell you.
So,
guys.
and like Matt said, he'd never seen or heard anything, but he saw what fitted, what Jane had told him had just
Yeah.
happened.
Wow. Well, I can't wait to fill you in on all this
He's
information.
selected, he's been detected everywhere.
Can imagine that all over. Yeah, definitely. So guys, sorry, don't. So what we're going to do, guys, is we're going to end on here, and we are going over to our members, and we are going into the cell area. We're not going to be sticking in there all night. We are going to be coming back out and going around the rest of the building. But thank you so much for watching. And yeah, watch tomorrow night for the update on whole the history. John will see you in about 5 minutes on members. So take care, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you later. Bye. I don't know how to end that one. Okay, there you go.